to lie down. Good morning, John. Good morning, Tracy. Right, and we'll start by bringing one hand to the belly, one hand to our hearts. And setting an intention for your practice this morning. We'll dedicate our time to someone or something, or even just to give yourself a little bit of time, the next hour, to move and breathe in a way that feels good to you. And as you inhale, feel the belly rise. And then as you exhale, feel the belly gently draw inward. And letting any tension release out the back into the mat. And take another couple big inhales and exhales. And we'll go ahead, reach the arms up overhead on your next inhale. Stretch them nice and long. If your legs are extended, you can just go ahead and stretch the legs long as if you're just getting out of bed in the morning. And we'll go ahead, bring the arms out to a cactus. From here, you're going to draw your belly in. And then you guys are going to lift your feet up off the ground. I'm going to keep mine down. Right, that's the modification. And then we're just going to take the knees and tick-tock them from side to side. So you guys are getting a little bit of core stabilization. So again, your feet are either lifted up or you can come onto your toes and we gently just rock side to side. Keeping the belly drawn in. Beautiful. Now we'll let the knees knock all the way over to the right. Taking a gentle twist, you can take your right hand and place it on top of your left thigh and help it guide downward a little bit. And then we'll inhale to bring the knees back up to center, and now we'll let them knock all the way over to the left. Again, you can take your left hand on top of the right leg, guide it downward. Relax your shoulders. And then we'll inhale, both knees back up to center. From here, come into a happy baby. So grab hold of the inside or outside edges of the feet. If that's not comfortable, you can grab onto your shins or behind the knees. You just take the legs wide, gently rock a little side to side. Nice, and then from there, we'll come to roll all the way over to one side. Use your strong arms to make your way back up to all fours. And we'll come onto our hands and knees. Good, so hands will go directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. My doggy here is already in his Shavasana. Good, on the inhale, we're gonna look up to the sky, tailbone lift. And then as you exhale, round, press the floor away. Inhale, look up. exhale to round. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Last time, inhale, look up. And exhale, round. From here on the inhale, come back to a neutral spine. We're going to sit the hips back to child's pose. So your knees can be wide or close together, and walk your hands out in front of you. You can stack your fists if the forehead doesn't reach the mat. Take a couple big deep breaths in and out. We'll go ahead, walk the fingertips over to the left. So the side of the right waistline becomes a little bit longer, reaching through the right arm a little bit more. And then the hands will come back to center, and now we'll walk them over to the right. So your left arm's going to become a little bit longer. Nice. And then on the inhale, we'll come back to center, making your way back up to all fours. From here, we'll go ahead, extend our right leg back behind as you take a nice big inhale. Your toes are flexed down towards the ground. Sometimes we have a tendency to let this hip open. Today, we just want to keep the hips squared. Drawing in through the belly, shoulders will draw to the back. Reach nice and long. So from the right heel all the way out through the crown of the head. With a full inhale. And then exhale. Right knee lowers down. And then wag the hips a little side to side. Good. And then we'll go ahead and switch sides. Now your left leg's going to extend back. Notice what you're doing with the hips. Are you letting it hike up? Okay, no square. Flex through the left foot, reach through the crown of the head. Another big inhale. Good. Exhale. Left knee lowers. Gently rock your hips. And there, let's tuck the toes under and we'll come into a down dog. Once you're in your down dog, pedal your feet out, shake your head yes, shake your head no. We're going to go through 3 down dog planks. So your modification would be to drop your knees, which is what I'll do. So you can follow along. Or you'll inhale, rock forward to your plank. Nice. As you exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Again, knees down or up. Exhale, down dog. Last time, inhale, rock to plank. Exhale, down dog. Couple more breaths. And then however we get there, we're going to step our left foot forward between the hands. Your fingertips will walk out on the diagonal to the right. Right, so your right knee stays down or it lifts up off the mat. And gently wag the hips side to side. Yep, so hands are walking out to the right. Beautiful. Then on the inhale, hands will walk back to center. Right palm is going to plant on the ground, or if you have blocks, use your blocks. Left arm is going to reach up to the sky, take a twist. Beautiful. Another full inhale. Exhale, left palm plants down. Let's step back again, down dog. Nice, and now we'll take our right foot, let it come forward between the hands. Left knee stays down or it stays lifted up off the mat. Fingertips walk out to the left. Gently wiggling the hips a little side to side. Good. On the inhale, hands come back. Left palm's going to stay down. Right arm's going to reach up, lean back, twist. If it's too much for your right arm to reach up, right hand comes to the hip. Another full inhale. Exhale, left hand releases down. From here, we'll go ahead and step forward to a forward fold. Let everything relax forward. Little bend in the knees. Clasp opposite elbows and let yourself ragdoll side to side. Good. On the inhale, hands will come to your shins, lift and lengthen halfway. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, and fold. From here, we'll bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, and we'll walk our fingertips over to the right. And then the hands will come back to center. Now you'll bend your left knee, straighten the right leg. Fingertips walk over to your left. Inhale the hands back to center, lengthen. Exhale to fold. On the inhale, we'll go ahead and reach the arms all the way up to the sky with a flat back. And as you exhale, release your hands to the sides of the hips. Good, little side bending. Inhale, arms will reach. As you exhale, bring your left hand to the hip. Right arm's going to reach up and over. And we're going to move with the breath. Inhale to rise. Exhale and switch. So left arm reaches up and over to the right. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the left. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the right. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, both arms will reach back up. As you exhale, we'll interlace the hands behind the back. And the hands will either come to your low back with the elbows bent, or your hands can extend back behind you, whatever's more comfortable. Take a couple big breaths in and out. And bringing the sides of your neck back. Feel the expansion from collarbone to collarbone. Nice. And then on the inhale, arms will sweep all the way up. As you exhale, fold forward, touch the earth. Inhale, halfway, lengthen through the chest. Exhale and fold. I'm going to do that 4 more times. Inhale, arms will circle all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms will rise all the way up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up. Good. Exhale, fold. Let's do one more after this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. Good. As you exhale, we'll refold. This time we'll add on. Inhale, lengthen halfway. As you exhale, we'll plant the palms, step back to down dog. Beautiful. On the inhale, we're going to rock forward to a plank. As you exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, you'll press into the palms, chest is going to lift up to a cobra. Little bend in your elbows, good. As you exhale, come back up through all fours and then down dog. And gently, maybe let the hips rock side to side as we rest here. Just finding whatever movements feel good in the body for you. And then we'll inhale to rise onto the toes. Look between the hands. As you exhale, your feet will walk to the top of the mat, however they get there. Inhale halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms will sweep all the way up. Good. Exhale, refold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, rock to your plank. Good. Exhale, lower to your belly. You untuck the toes, press into the palms, chest lifts up to a cobra. And then we exhale back up through all fours and then down dog. You guys know, you guys have been with me long enough. Down dog is too much. Taking your puppy pose. You stay on all fours. Couple breaths here. And then we'll inhale to rise onto the toes, look between the hands. Exhale, feet are going to walk to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms will reach all the way up. Good. Last time we exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, you're going to rock forward to your plank. As you exhale, lower to your belly. Good. Untuck the toes, press into the palms, chest lifts up, cobra. Beautiful. And then from there, we're going to sit the hips back to a child's pose. We'll take about a minute to 2 minutes here to breathe. If your arms are tired, you can let your arms drape alongside the body. Full inhales and exhales. And then from here, we're going to rise on back up to all fours. All right. You're going to take our right hand, place it underneath our right shoulder. And then you'll extend your left foot back behind you. Keep the foot on the ground. And then we'll pivot and plant the left foot down. From there, we'll go ahead and reach your left arm up to the sky. So we're in a modified side plank here. Taking a couple nice big full inhales and exhales. Good. And notice what your neck is doing. Sometimes we have a tendency to let it kind of hang, right? But we want to keep lifting up through the side of our neck. Right? Think of one long line from the outside edge of your left foot, going up the spine, even out through the crown of the head. Good. Now you're going to really root down through your right foot, right shin, right knee, right hand. We're going to lift our left leg up, if that's okay. Right? If you need help, you can always take your left fingertips to the ground. Then want your toes to be turned open so you feel the outside edge of your left hip kick on. Nice. Core hugs in, belly draws in. Another full breath in. Now as you exhale, let's release our left hand to the mat. Now we take a nice big step forward with our left foot. Ooh, yeah, beautiful. Take a moment, just let the hips wag. Okay, so stretching out what we just worked. Good, and then we'll steady the hips. Again, keep reaching through the crown of the head. Lengthen your tailbone out through that shoulders. You got it. And then we'll come back to all fours. Beautiful. Take a moment, breathe. And now we'll switch sides. So now your left palm is going to plant down. Right leg extends back behind you. And then you pivot and plant the right heel down. From there, press down through the left hand. We reach the right arm up to the sky. Good. And then you might kick your right heel up and back. Okay, we want the toes spun open. Nice. Good. Holding, feeling the extra work outside edge of our right hip. So good for us. Another big inhale. Now, as you exhale, maybe you take one foul swoop and step your foot forward. Right? You can move in stages though too. And then gently wag your hips. Beautiful. Good. Let's step back, down dog. Taking your head out, maybe pedaling feet again. Whatever feels good and works for you. And then from here, we'll go ahead, take the feet all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen your chest halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, the arms will reach all the way up. Nice. Exhale, release the hands to the sides of the hips. Palms face forward, close your eyes, and just notice. Get all the beautiful energy that we're starting to create within the body. Then we'll go ahead and do a couple standing poses. So we'll inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, hands will come to the hips. Let's take a nice big step back with our left foot. So the outside edge of your left foot is parallel with the outside edge of the mat. And then the arms will reach out to warrior two. Gaze out over your left fingertips, your right fingertips. If your shoulders or arms are tired, you can always flip your palms to face upwards. Feels nice have that little rotation in the shoulders and arms. We're still drawing the shoulders onto the back. Beautiful. Another full inhale. As you exhale, right elbow to the knee, left arm up to the sky. Maybe you swing alongside the ear. As you press out through the left foot, reach through the left fingertips. Again, notice what your neck is doing. We don't want to let it sag. We want to keep it nice and strong. I only say that because I'm instructing myself too, right? I always notice I always let my head go. Good, and then on the inhale, come back up, warrior two. Exhale, we'll release the hands either to your leg or to the ground, whatever you can reach. And then we step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms will sweep all the way up. As you exhale, hands to the heart. Good, switching sides now. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, we'll step back, warrior two with the right foot. Right, so the left foot's forward, fingertips will reach out. Right, so now you're gazing out over the left fingertips. Again, if you want, you can turn your palms to face upwards. Hang out here, breathe. Take another big inhale. As you exhale, left elbow to the knee, right arm reaches up, you're swinging alongside the ear. On the inhale, we rise back up, warrior two. Exhale, fingertips will release to the mat. Let's go ahead and sit back to down dog. Righty, another little hip opener. So again, the more advanced version, you're in down dog. You'll go ahead and reach your right leg up to the sky. For your modification, you're on the knees. As you exhale, you bend the right knee, open through the hip. You might circle your ankle around a couple times. Yeah. And notice if you're in down dog, you have a tendency to let that right shoulder pop up and open. You want to re-square the shoulder back down to the mat. Good, and then we'll go ahead, release the right leg down. If you're in down dog, you can just gently rock your hips side to side. If you're on all fours, same thing. And then switching sides. Now your left foot will kick back behind you. You'll bend the knee, open the hip. Notice what your shoulders are doing. Keep your left shoulder rooted. Circle or point and flex your foot. Another big inhale. Exhale, left foot or left knee comes down. Then we'll all lower to all fours. And then again, sitting back, child's pose, just for a moment. Give your little leggies a break. Beautiful. We'll inhale back up to all fours. Exhale through your down dog. And then however the feet get all the way back to the top of the mat, we'll go ahead, step them forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward. Good. Inhale, arms will sweep all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful. All right, last standing pose. If you have a block or a bottle of water, something to prop your fingertips up on, if you know you're tighter in your legs, you can grab one, you can grab the other, whatever you got. We're going to start with it on the right side of the mat. Okay, so we go. Any prop will do, even a book. You're going to fold forward and take your right hand to your block, right? So we want it a nice distance away from the legs, right? Almost out on a diagonal, so it's on the right corner of the mat. From here, a little bend in the knees. Your left hand's going to come to your hip. From there, you're going to lean your weight into your right foot. And then we're going to start to kick our left leg up, back, and open. Yep. Beautiful. Keep your gaze towards the mat. And the outside edge of your left foot is parallel with the sky, with the ceiling. Right toes are pointed forward. Little bend in the right knee. If you notice, you start to cramp in your right hip. I want you to bend your right knee a whole heck of a lot and then pull the right hip back. And then maybe eventually straighten your right leg. Right? More advanced version, you're going to reach that left arm up to the sky. Taking another big breath in. You got it. Half moon pose. Exhale. Woo, release. Fold forward. Hang out. Feel the difference. Right leg compared to left. Good. Now we'll go ahead and switch. You'll inhale halfway. Now you're going to take your block to the outside edge of your left mat, out on a diagonal, or whatever prop you have. Maybe you don't even need a prop. Right, lean all of your weight into your left foot. Right hand comes to your hip. From there, we're going to start to take the right leg up and open. Spin the toes open. So we did this when we were on the mat, on our knees, taking a half or modified side plank. Okay, this time we're just on our a leg. Then from there, right arm might reach up to the sky. Again, if you start to cramp in the left hip, bend the left knee, pull the left hip back a lot. Your right hip stays open, and you breathe. You fall out, you come right back in. Good. Another big breath in, reach a little bit longer. Ooh, exhale, release. But take the feet wider than mat width distance apart. And then let yourself hang forward. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Got it. All right, from here, you guys are going to come into pigeon pose. So let's start right knee to right wrist. We do the seated variation. You guys will bring right knee to right wrist, and then you'll lower down to your elbows once you get nice and comfy. It'll take about 1 minute to 2 minutes each side. Take another big 2 breaths in and out. Slowly rise on up. You can either go through your down dog or through all fours to switch sides. For now, your left knee is going to come to your left wrist. Right knee is going to walk back behind you. nice. And then lowering down to your elbows. Or even just staying up on the hands, whatever works. Another 30 seconds here. And then we're going to slowly rise on up. You're going to swivel yourselves around to sit. And then we're going to take the legs nice and wide as you comfortably can. So flex your toes. Let the baby toes, sometimes we have a tendency to let the feet sickle inward or outward. I guess that would be outward or inward. Anyway, you want your baby toes flexing back towards the face. Take a nice big breath in. If you find yourself kind of like this and it's not comfortable, I want you just to bring your hands back behind you and sit up nice and tall. Right? And then you'll feel almost like this lift up out of your pelvis. I want you to stay here. Right? And you breathe. Now, if you can keep this nice elongated spine, you might be able to start to reach your chest forward, or you grab hold of your toes, or even forward in front of you. Again, the moment you feel like you're losing it and you're sinking down back into the tailbone, hands come back behind you, press down to the top. Another couple breaths. And then we'll take our left arm over to the left leg. Right arm is going to reach up. Only go as far as what's comfortable for you. If you need, you can bring the back or your right hand to the back of the head. And then inhale to rise and switch. So now your left arm is going to reach up, right arm is going to reach up to the right. Exhale, start to bend. Keep flexing through both feet. Again, as inhale to rise. Now as you exhale, soles of the feet will come together, grabbing onto your ankles or your shins. Take a nice big breath in, look up, lean back. Now as you exhale, in this pose, you can round forward. Let the elbows rest onto the knees. And gently let yourself rock a little bit, whatever feels good. Maybe you just take the head. Just gonna lock it from side to side. Good. Well, inhale, rise on back up. Good. I'll come to lie all the way back. So from there, do a nice little hamstring stretch. You go ahead and extend the left leg long on the mat. You can keep the left sole of the foot down. And you'll kick your right heel up to the sky. Hold on to the back of the leg. Point and flex your foot. Just circle your ankle around. Beautiful. And then we'll go ahead and switch sides. So now your right leg will come either long on the mat or the sole of the right foot comes down as you kick your left heel up. Holding onto the back of the leg, point and flex, circle your ankle. Beautiful. Then we'll take both knees into the chest. Then we'll come into a happy baby, gently rocking your legs side to side. And then when you're ready in your own time, I'll give you another minute to do one last pose of your choice if you want to take a twist. Or if you prefer to just come to lie flat back into a shavasana, ever works. Whenever you're ready, bring all the way down for Shavasana. We'll take the next 4 minutes or so just to relax back, to breathe, and to let all the beautiful benefits of your yoga practice take effect in your body, your heart, and your mind. Let everything relax and rest heavy. take another couple big breaths here. On the next inhale, allow the breath to deepen a little bit more. And as you exhale, feel it extend a little bit longer. Slowly begin to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, and stretch your arms and stretch your legs. So now guide the knees into the chest, gently rock yourself side to side. And you're going to come to roll all the way over onto one side. Then use your strong arms to make your way back up to a comfortable seated position with the eyes closed. The hands will come to your heart center. And just taking a moment here to send yourself so much love and gratitude for your hard work, or at least coming to your yoga practice and just being as strong as you can be. Know that that is always within you. And always come back to it. Just use your breath. Nice, big, full inhales and exhales. And may your intention stay with you as you go throughout the rest of your day and into this beautiful weekend. In honor of our time together, I'll gently sing the sound of one time. You can sing along or just listen. Take a full breath in. Bow your head to your very own heart. I thank each of you so much for hanging out with me and moving around every weekend since we started. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan.
Thank you.
Hey, I have a quick question